Cool.
This is kind of
Yes.
weird. Is this 2021?
Could be 2020. This
That's
is
true. 2020.
OG days, Alex. It feels like you never left, you know?
Well, it's I will say
Good, Alex. You are out of the
Confounded look on his face.
I'm just like, hey, let's talk to him. Crickets. All right, that's he's out of practice. But
I threw him a bone there.
it was like you should do like a YouTuber, the Deal Guy. He goes to places and looks up sales and stuff, and he has the best, worst dad jokes. And in the most recent, he was sitting there and he goes, "Yeah, and then you have to." No, I'm not frozen. I just would.
No, I'm good. Oh, Alex, good to have you back on the podcast. You know, just picking up right where you left off.
And I get all the fun games.
Yeah.
Don't really have to worry about Nebraska, so that's good.
No, it is. Speaking for both of us, and we referred to you often. We really, really missed having you this year. I missed you a bit, but the largest part, I didn't have anyone to do the spreadsheet because Josh can't multitask.
Yeah, no, I refuse to touch it, Alex.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 100%. And so yeah, I was gonna say I'm just the talker. Dean's algorithm and the typer.
Josh never is the chatter.
Yeah, I'm just keeping everyone going, keeping the transition smooth, keeping the lulls to a minhum.
Where's the Ozman? Like he should be up behind you in that window.
Yeah, I haven't let him downstairs. Ever since like week 1 or 2. Just because like that he raises hell. So that's been good. But early in the season, Ashley was gone. And I was like playing catch with Elsie down here, and then Ozzy was climbing in the window. It was mayhem.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so Ashley's here now, so that's life is all good and dandy.
I just noticed I'm sitting playing with the mouse here, and your face is up here. And I'm moving the mouse. I'm doing like figure eights around your eyeballs.
Just man, now. That is fun. Now you got me doing that.
Oh,
odds are I did it to myself, and I'm like, okay. Yeah. So whatever seems, I'm really focusing in on the picture.
Josh is really still. He's doing his figure eights.
Yeah. He sits still, drawing figure eights around one of our eyes. Who knows? But before we get any further, how about that intro, Dad? Get her going.
Oh, here we go for you, Alex.
You.
Hot damn. What, Alex?
That's a good looking beer, Josh.
Yeah, almost as good as that intro. That's beautiful.
Sainties.
Yeah, exactly. Alex, what did you think of the intro? Did you like it?
I'd say one of the better ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like fine wine, each year just get better and better and better.
It would be better if you were in the intro, being part of the regular programs. But
no,
no, it wouldn't.
No.
Hey, Josh, now I'm picking your nose.
That's nice.
Well,
Alex, I was gonna say, are you gonna be typing? Are you gonna be back to the good old days? Are you gonna type the scores and then?
I don't have anything to type in here.
What do you mean you don't have anything to type in?
Was I prepared?
Well, while you're looking at this, I'm going to reintroduce.
There it is.
Alex from Fargo is back. He's been kind of busy this fall, so he went on sabbatical. And
that's it.
part of the original Sport Dolls, returning for the big bowl week. Alex, super awesome and happy that you're back.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna say it was super awesome. I was like, let's
go. No. Alex is super awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the super awesome Alex. Yes.
I can roll with that. That's good.
That works. So
bring that to work.
What's the guest question, Josh?
I was gonna say, as always, Alex, I know you have a long history of being a professional picker, especially the past 2 years.
Huge.
What more this year ups your status as a professional picker? I mean, tell me about your resume.
Resume. Didn't I win last year?
Did you win?
I did win.
I
think because Josh, the depth was out, and then it came down to the last pick or the last week, like this week, and then you and I just kind of offset on a couple.
I think that may have been
season 1, right?
That was season 1.
Oh, I stuck on season 1 winning, so let's keep
You're a champion picker. That's it. Plain and simple.
Right.
No, we have the algorithm and I did it last year, and it's the algorithm. It's just not fair. I feel bad for you.
It is
effective this year.
I was gonna say it's been kicking ass. Very frustratingly, the past couple of weeks, especially last week. Just going into all the games, I made a lot of different picks than Dad did in hopes to kind of close the gap, but they weren't. I mean, they're not bad picks, but
did the gap widen?
The USC game, that was just an embarrassment. But
I bet Charlie was pretty pumped.
Yeah. Hey, he loved watching that game.
So USC lost, and then SU was playing Montana or Montana State, whatever one he likes, the Grizz, and then beat them that Saturday.
Yeah.
It was like
correct. Yeah, and then going back to that, and then so obviously I picked TCU to win, and they did have an opportunity to win, but they went for a touchdown on 4th and 1.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, they could have. It was overtime. They didn't need a touchdown for some reason. They were trying to dagger it, didn't get it. Kansas State doesn't even need a touchdown. They just got a first down and kicked a field goal. So that was very stupid. Sticking with the Bulldogs was great. But Purdue was holding on for dear life in that Big Ten championship. They were just holding on. And
I'm looking at the picks at week 14, Purdue versus Michigan. Everyone else did, the other two did Michigan.
Right.
Spread 17. I would have gone Michigan all day.
I needed to make up points.
I know.
And I'm like, Purdue's got nothing to lose. They're going to go out and just go crazy. I'm like, I don't think they're going to win, but like, you never know. Come on. And it was bad.
And then the
Georgia LSU by just over 17.5.
Yeah. LSU, the game, it was the spread was made and lost when on that. I don't know if you all saw it with that field goal block, and it was just kind of wobbling at the 10-yard line. And then he was leaning down to pick it up. And the special teams coach is like, no, don't touch it. Half of the stadium is saying don't touch it. Half is saying take it, and picks it up. Pick 6. Next thing you know,
runs it down.
LSU is way down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna say they had. It was so early in the game. It was such a fun game to watch because it was a blocked field goal rolling around. He just waited, and everyone just thought the play was done, like it was a PAT or something like that. Nope. Picked it up, scored. No whistles, touchdown. And then a couple drives later, like just a bad luck pass, doinked off a helmet, and Georgia picked it off.
Yes, I forgot about that one.
Yep. So it was like LSU needed the luck to go their way.
Yep.
And then it fell fell Georgia's way. I'm like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way LSU comes close in this game. So that was good. As you can tell by my shirt, we are still riding that bandwagon pretty well.
Wow. Quick question. Can you just go to week 12 real quick? That looked pretty good.
Yeah, is that a funny one, Alex?
What's that?
That funny one?
Let's just see how it's going. I just see like Josh and Caitlin just awesome.
Caitlin making Sports Dolls history right there. Just first no.
Did you see you see week 11?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, second in history. Yeah, whatever. I'm about to be perfect in the bowls, so here we go.
So after last week, Adam, who by the way, I'll put a link down below. Adam has started his NFL picks, Northern Light picks. Watched it. It's like a minor league, major league, comparing ours to theirs, and who's ever minor and who's ever major. Yeah. We'll let people decide. You'll recognize some of the format and some of the things, but it's a fun, good podcast. So I recommend it. Dean's got a good lead.
I would say so. Pretty safe lead.
Yeah, what's up the line here for the winner or loser, I should say?
I was gonna say we've never really done anything.
Yeah, let's put some skin in the game here.
Yeah, I mean, not this year, Alex. Let's try again next year. You know, I'm on a bit of a losing stretch. You know, fantasy football, NFL pick'em. You know, Sports Dolls podcast. I don't need to put any skin in this game. So let's try again next year.
Well, we have all of the Big Ten games, and first time ever, NCAA is loving it. SEC hates it. Maybe college football hates it. I don't know. Yeah. We have 2 Big Ten teams in the playoffs, so it's a full lineup.
I kind of love it. I really do. That Alabama isn't in the playoffs, and you know, Nick Saban was just trying to do his thing, get his team into the playoffs because you know he believes they're good. But I'm just like, you know, that's just kind of sweet not seeing them. I think, is this the first time first or second time that they are not in the college football playoff?
I can't remember.
They are good. Just
what was that, Alex?
I was gonna say Nick Saban thinks they're good. They are good.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
It's like, he's worried about his job after a 2-loss season.
Yeah, unheard of. Yeah, Alabama 2-loss in the regular season. Not even like, you know, conference championship or playoff 2-loss season. No, so that makes me happy. I was very upset because I was really hoping to, from the very first episode of this season, to be able to pick USC and Georgia. I want to go back. How close was I? How close were we to going back and, well, I was just thinking like, we didn't like write it down. You know how usually at the first episode we talk about like, all right, who's gonna be conference champions?
We didn't do the preview show because we were scrambling with when we lost one of our originals and then trying to figure out the format.
That was me.
Yeah, that was you.
Well, crud. Anyways. Let's get to the bowls, shall we?
Well, the name of this podcast is definitely the title. I kind of let it come to me. You know what? It's all for the content. You know, whatever it comes from this. But I'm just throwing it out there. Where are the quarterbacks? The theme is going to be, and before we jump into our first pick, we're going to see how K-State's first string does against Alabama's second string, because Bryce Young is they've got a whole bunch of players that are either entering the portal or saving themselves for the NFL and not playing.
All right. So yeah, so there's 2 right there. So what other ones? I mean, big name ones. I haven't looked at it. I don't know.
Well, I'll start it off here. And the first game we have is we're missing quarterbacks. It's a guaranteed rate bowl. Darla and I might actually go to this one. Wisconsin versus Oklahoma State. Wisconsin by 3.5. But Graham Mertz, transfer portal, gone. So it's going to be Wolf or Burkett to start for the Badgers. Badgers are missing. They have 5 players going to the NFL draft, so they're not, or anticipating the draft, so they're not playing. Lineman, defensive line, and Oklahoma State starting quarterback Spencer Sanders is in the transfer portal. And here's a name of someone a walk-on that made the team. Gunnar Gundy might be starting at quarterback. Does that name ring a bell?
I've heard of Gundy before once or twice, but
he graduated from Stillwater, Oklahoma. Huh. Oh wait, that's where OSU is.
Yeah, he's just been a diehard Cowboys fan. He's living the dream from Stillwater, walking on. That's it. Loves the coach.
Steps.
What was that?
Yeah, just following Dad's footsteps.
Yep, there we go.
Okay, guest picker. There's you. You get to start this all off, and I am going to stay with the algorithm. I could just follow each of you and slide into win, but you're going to be shocked with the algorithm this set.
Okay. With Mertz gone, Wisconsin has life. They're going to rebuild. They're going to get some excitement, and they're going to win and cover.
You think? Oh gosh. I
mean, okay. If I had money in this game, I would go Oklahoma State. But gotta go for the Big Ten. Jump around.
Yeah, we're all about jump around. It's always interesting getting into the bowl season, see how the Big Ten does. Just because so many years, like, man, Big Ten has so many teams and big bowl games, and they usually don't do too hot. I just don't think Wisconsin is that good with or without Mertz. They're losing a lot of people. According to Dad, now Oklahoma State's losing their head quarterback. But I think Oklahoma State with Lil Bundy is going to be way better than any backup that Wisconsin has. I don't know how Wisconsin's a favorite in this one. I think Oklahoma State, their offense is going to run all over Wisconsin. And clearly, Wisconsin will not cover because Oklahoma State will win. Screw Wisconsin, OSU. Get your guns, boys. Here we go.
This one bothers me because the algorithm doesn't agree with me. Wisconsin and Oklahoma State turn the ball over a lot. This is going to be quite Wisconsin's offense, who's 91, versus Oklahoma State's defense, 116, 116th.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, is that going to be a barn burner? So I'm stalling because I don't want to go with OSU. But the algorithm has OSU by a half.
That's what's up. Now, that makes me feel better, Dad, that our picks are similar. It's not going to help me make gaps in between winning. I know that's going to be out of the question, but hey, great pick there.
Okay, we go, and actually, I think when I was looking at and it's the first time Oklahoma State and Wisconsin have ever played football, which is kind of interesting.
There you go.
The fourth meeting, we go to New York, Yankee Stadium, between Syracuse and Minnesota, and we, the three of us, have been together for 2 of the Syracuse-Minnesota games.
Right.
One up at the bank, and then at the Texas Bowl. Minnesota's leading the series 3-2. Tanner Morgan, they don't know if he's going to play. I wouldn't play him unless it's ceremonial. Go with Aiden. It's a coaching carousel of coaches on the offensive side moving for Syracuse. Again, where are the quarterbacks? Alex, Minnesota is picked by 7.5.
Pretty easy. Syracuse has a home field advantage here, so they are going to win and cover. Who's that? Abraham or whatever? Is he still playing?
Oh yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, they're going to shut him down. And yeah, Syracuse is going to win outright.
You know what? Minnesota has had their ups and downs this year. You know, it was nice with the win over Wisconsin yet again this year. Obviously losing a couple of, bad Big Ten games. They're just not they're not as bad as their record shows, but boy, they're a little wavy. But for one last time this year, let me kick myself in. I'm going to go Minnesota here. They've been on a good streak the past couple of years playing and winning. Playing and winning bowl games, which is big. I was going to say, kind of rewinding, last year they beat West Virginia. The year before, was that the year that they played Auburn?
Yeah, they beat Auburn.
Yep, they beat Auburn. I mean, they're winning bowl games again. They prepare well, and they know how Syracuse plays. I don't think home field's going to do much. I don't think Syracuse is going to bring a lot of fans, but, so be it. But go Gophers one more time.
Syracuse, as I was looking at their schedule this year, they went 6-0, lost the next 5, and finished with a win to go 7-5.
Yeah, see, that's see the Gophers bounce back. Starting 4-5-0, I think it was. Couple of bad losses, couple of good wins, bad loss, win. I think it's a good matchup, but yeah, I'm really pulling for the home squad on this one.
Yeah, these two on the algorithm, they really match up really well in a lot of categories. Their scoring offense 67, 68. Gophers number 3 in the country. They for penalties, and I think that's going to be the difference. Algorithm has Minnesota by 8.5. That's more than 7.5.
There you go.
Go PJ. Yeah, and he's got a new contract, 7 years. So
that's pretty exciting for Minnesota.
Yes,
I think so. Yeah, absolutely. We can put together a couple of full seasons. This season has so much potential. It's not a bad season. It's not a loss of a season, but we had the easiest way to the Big Ten championship, and we could not do that. So it's not going to get any easier to get to that elusive Big Ten championship game.
Yeah. Okay, so now we go to the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Duke's Mayo. All right.
Maryland versus NC State. We got a NC State. Devin Leary suffered a season-ending injury. Quarterback, he's out. Backup is on the transfer portal. It's just in Maryland. Maryland did come through for when I picked them last time, so I can't get down on them. Maryland's picked by 1.5.
Alex, I know you probably followed
this team. No, I'm not missing this game. These are my 2 favorite teams. NC State to win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't spend much time on it. Just go with it. I agree with you. Not
you know about NC State?
What was that?
I said you know a lot about NC State.
They have a wolf as their mascot.
That's about all. They have red. Both teams.
Yeah. They are from North Carolina. Mm-hmm. Maryland has a turtle. And on that note, wolves eat turtles. Maybe not, all the time, but I'm sure they have. And I just can't pick Maryland on this one. I'm gonna go NC State with you, Alex.
All right.
Let's go with the Wolves team of NC State. Woo!
Well, we're back to original ACC rematch. This is Maryland leads the series, or no, it's exactly tied. I got to read the right sheet here. 33, 33, and 4.
All right.
So I'm not going to waste time on this one. Just like you, I don't like either of these teams. The algorithm has NC State by 6.5, so I'm going with NC State as well.
Yeah, there you go. Easy business. On to more important games.
The rematch of last year, when Kentucky and Iowa played in, in the Citrus Bowl.
Ooh.
Petrus is out due to an injury. Padilla is entering the transfer portal, backup quarterback. Third string, Joe Label. Labus.
Yeah.
0 passing attempts. He'll be starting. And Kentucky, their starting quarterback's holding out because he's going to the NFL. And Will Levy. So what are we going to get? And Alex, we got Kentucky by 2.5.
Oh, that's too low. Easy win for Kentucky. I was dead offense already with Petrus, whatever it is.
Yeah,
it's not going to be any better with their new quarterback rolling in. So I was probably going to score 10 points, maybe 9, 3.
Yeah,
yeah,
5 with a safety.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm just that's going to be so interesting. I'm with you. I don't think they're going to score a lot of points. They don't usually with their starting quarterback and without their starter and their backup. This guy, who knows? Maybe he's just an Iowa Johnny Manziel waiting to blossom in the beautiful cornfields of Iowa that no one's ever heard of. That would be cool, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think the Wildcats are going to absolutely roll over Iowa for sure.
This would, two bad offenses, 2 really good defenses. You're going to need to make sure you take care of the punter because there's going to be a lot of punts in this one. Iowa's ranked 130 out of 131, and Kentucky's ranked 106 for offense.
No, that's their offense, huh?
It's going to be a fast game. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
That just chaps my even more that Minnesota lost to Iowa. Literally dominated the offense the entire game in the fourth quarter. Not to reminisce, because I sat and froze myself that entire game. And I'm like, hey, if we win, we have a chance to go to the Big Ten championship. And literally they go down the field, Alex, twice in the fourth quarter. All they literally need is a field goal each of those times and they win. And both times they turn the ball over. Not just like miss the field goal. Turn the ball completely over. Freaking horrible.
Yep. Gophers did everything but win. Well, here's where I don't like the algorithm. I want to pick Kentucky so bad. Of the power ranking, these 2 teams are as low as Wisconsin and Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So algorithm has Iowa by 5.
Wow. What a huge
7-2 win.
Yeah. That would be amazing. That would be freaking hilarious to see a 7-2 game.
7-2.
You got one here.
I'm picking Iowa. I was going to pick up a fumble and run it all the way for a touchdown. And Iowa's punter is going to bobble it and give up a safety. And that's how the game is going to go.
There you go. Yep.
I might not watch this game. Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay, we go to Orlando. First time ever, Purdue meeting LSU. LSU is picked by 10.5. Coach Brom is gone. He's going to Louisville. Defensive coordinator is gone, going with him. Offensive coordinator, Brian Brom will work as the team's head coach, but it's just a mess. LSU, it's a long laundry list of players that are going somewhere. What do you got, Alex?
It's been I love rooting at Illinois because they're just trash for so long.
Wait, hold on, Alex. You guys are Dad. You're talking about a different game. Alex, you are looking at what's correct.
Oh, I jumped ahead to Purdue LSU. Yep. I'm sorry.
Dad was
I got excited.
I LSU. Going. I'm like, all right, you guys got really excited to chat about that. All right.
Okay, let's back up.
Well, no, wait,
I gave a big intro.
We're committed now. We're committed.
We're committed. Okay. We are at the Citrus Bowl. No take backsies right now.
Yeah, nope, we'll come back to
in the most beautiful part of Orlando.
Yes, we've been there.
Lovely public transportation.
LSU. I think they're like sneaky good and a little underrated. I think they're going to beat Purdue and cover the spread.
Oh yeah. I don't. Yeah. Even with LSU losing players to the draft or transfer portal or whatever, their second strings are still going to beat so many teams in the Big Ten. It's just kind of comical. I know Purdue played in the Big Ten championship, but man, playing again another good team like LSU, I don't think Purdue stands a chance. I'm gonna go Tigers, and we're gonna have the Tigers win by 11 or more. I know Coach O not there anymore, but go Tigers.
Ugh. Okay, this is the algorithm did not do me any favors here.
Had the same spread and everything.
LSU. The algorithm has LSU by a 1.5.
Wow. That your algorithm does.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Alex. Now
you can't have the algorithm and be like, "Nah, I'm gonna do this now."
Yeah,
no,
I'm
staying with the algorithm. I am going with Purdue.
That's right.
I said I was going to.
Yep.
I do not like Purdue on paper, and especially with Coach Brom gone. I just, but do it.
Yeah. See, Alex, I keep reminding Dad that week after week after week. I'm like, I don't want to go with the algorithm, and I go tough shot, do it. And look at his scores. He's got a 6-pick lead going into the final week.
Were those 6 picks the one that he deviated from the algorithm?
No,
maybe.
Yeah, that's probably no.
Yeah. But no, like I kept chirping it because I was picking the opposite teams, and that's where I had the lead at one point in time. And over the past 4 weeks, it has just been a consistent consistent downfall for me and a consistent rise for Dad. So, yeah, be careful what we tell him. Algorithm has kind of been kickly. So. Way to stick with it, Dad. It's treating you well. I don't blame you.
All right, let's burn through this next game and get to the fun bowls here.
Okay, so Illinois, Mississippi State, down in Tampa. Mike Lee is in the hospital. He went in on the 11th. He's supposed to return to the team. Illinois, give Brett Bielema credit. No one is leaving for the draft or the transfer portal. The only team so far.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
Mississippi State by 2, Alex.
Oh, Illinois is going to win it. It's been odd to see them playing relatively well this year.
Yeah.
And did they beat Minnesota too?
Yes, they did.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, Illinois is going to win.
Yeah, I was looking at this game too, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I think this is going to be a great matchup. I actually think this would be a pretty fun game to watch. I'm hoping for Illinois to win. I'll cheer them on for sure. I think this is a big game. Big Ten versus SEC. Good teams battling it out. I hope the Illini win. I really do.
Yeah, it's cool for the program too. It's just like, after being like the Detroit Lions for so many years, whenever you play Illinois, you're like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say they played well this whole season. This is the best season they've had in a very long time. I wish them all the best. I want them to beat Mississippi State.
Well, this is the third time they've met. Once in 1980 and once in 1923.
Ooh,
good game.
Great game.
27-0 that one, Illinois. The algorithm has Illinois by 1.5.
That right there.
So
I think you have your pick.
So I got with Illinois.
That's not, yeah, absolutely. I don't see why not.
Going to the Rose Bowl. I am excited and nervous for this one. Which Penn State team are we going to get? And I just love the Utah's offense. The 2 times I watched them against USC, they get after it. Utah picked only by 2.5. Alex,
that makes the pick pretty easy.
Yeah.
The right Penn State is going to show up for Utah to beat them down. Utah is going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
So who are you going with?
I was going to say
Utah.
Utah. Okay.
The Utes, obviously.
I just said yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly that. If USC cannot beat Utah with a Heisman Trophy winner quarterback, I don't believe Penn State can beat Utah, and I don't think they can even, keep it close to a 1 to 2 point game. I think this is going to be, unfortunately, an embarrassing showing for a Big Ten Rose Bowl game. Classic Big Ten Pac-12 Rose Bowl. This is what you want. Somehow, Ohio State snuck in there. Now, if this was like an Ohio State Utah game, that'd
be a fun game.
Oh yeah, that would be
pretty sweet. Damn it to hell, Big Ten got 2 teams for the first time ever in the playoffs. So it's like, all right, who's our next best? Purdue, who played in the Big Ten championship? No.
Nope.
We got to send the Nittany Lions. So I'm surprised that this spread is as low as it is. Yeah, I think Utah, I don't think it's a close game. I think they're going to crush them.
These 2 teams have not met before, and this is my super dog right here. Algorithm has Penn State by 5.5. Utah, they played their Rose Bowl last Friday. USC was their Rose Bowl. I think Penn State is going to pull this in, and so does the algorithm. So PSU.
We'll see.
What type of dog is your super dog?
Super dog. It's kind of a mutt.
It's got a face like Elsie.
Oh no, it's not a good looking dog.
Oh God.
Oh, it's Kirby.
Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby.
Super dog. Yeah. Dad, if you can work on next year, we need to find like a sticker or something that like you can just have have
a super dog Kirby.
Kirby just and here's my super dog pick'em just
up there.
Yeah, well, Pomeranian.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
That was good. Let's go to the first playoff game, the one I hope we're going to be together at, Alex.
Yes.
Yes. It's Michigan versus TCU. TCU played a heck of a game. I think Michigan's a better team than K-State. Michigan is picked by 7.5. I don't know what to. That's all I got to lead you. This is the first time these 2 teams have met.
It's not enough spread. Michigan is going to dominate TCU, and they're going to easily make it in the championship. And I'm excited to go to this game, and then I'm also excited to go back the next month for the Super Bowl to watch the Vikings. Or not to watch the Vikings. Can't afford that.
Tailgate
the Vikings.
Tailgate with them.
Yeah, we'll tailgate the Vikes game.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, see, this one's tough. I think, and I agree that I do believe Michigan is a very, very good team, proving it with that huge win against Ohio State a couple weeks ago. I think they will win. I'm nervous that TCU, with that loss in the Big 12 championship, kind of brought some like, we're not untouchable. Sometimes losses in the season are just the perfect spark to really ramp your guys up, saying like, okay, we can't do that again.
Kind of like the Eagles.
Exactly. Yeah. I was gonna say that team was pure garbage. And then because Carson Wentz, got hurt, and then everyone just ruled him out. And what do? They go on to win the Super Bowl. That's what makes me nervous about this. Is I know TCU has weapons. I watched that game. They looked very good. They just made some mistakes.
Thank you.
I think it's going to be very, very close, but I do think Michigan is a far superior team. They've played tougher teams and won by more. I'm going to go with Michigan for sure on this one. Plus, I just want to see Michigan in a national championship. I think that'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Michigan's defense is legitimate. The only thing that's I'll just say I'm going Michigan too. The algorithm has Michigan by 10.5, which is definitely more than 7.5. But the troubling part is they're going to be without Corum and Morris, running back 1 and 2, and those two are really good. So is that going to, where do they? They're deep. Are they that deep?
Yeah. No, I knew that their running back was going to be out. I didn't know number 2 was going to be out. But like you said, that defense is nasty. They're men amongst boys, that's for sure.
Now, this game, I am really excited to watch. I am pumped to see this.
I told Cameron, I'm like, because we talked with her last night, and she was all excited, like, yep, Georgia's playing Ohio State. I'm like, I wouldn't want to play them. That same thing, losing the Big Ten champion, or not losing the Big Ten championship. I mean, might as well would have call it that. But again, that loss sneaking in there, I wouldn't want to play them. I think they're a dangerous team. Georgia is very good. Obviously, they should beat them, but I think Ohio State has the potential to play with Georgia.
Alex, what do you got? It's
nailed it. I think this is the actual national championship game, or should have been. Hats off to Michigan. They've had an awesome year, and it's exciting to watch them. But I think this is like just the punch out battle between the two big guys here.
Yeah.
With that being said, God, I hate Ohio State so much. Georgia win, and it's gonna be Michigan, Georgia.
Yeah. I agree. Ever since Cameron has moved here, I've watched a lot of Georgia football, which has been a lot of fun because they win a lot. They are just so good. They're playing with confidence. No one's really knocking them off their rocker. They have an undefeated season through the SEC, which is so impressive. I think Ohio State's going to make them maybe a little bit nervous, but the things that Georgia does against good teams is they somehow just they punch them in the mouth right away. They get a big lead. They did it against Tennessee. They did it in the SEC championship against LSU. They just knock them out early, just crush every sort of just hope for this team. So if Ohio State wants a chance, they can't let that happen. They're going to have to, fight back, which they can. But Georgia's too good. I think they are going to win and go on to another national championship.
On paper, it is a very much tighter matchup than I anticipated. Offense 6-7, defense 8-12, red zone 1-4. Those are good teams, on both sides. The difference, though, and Josh and Alex, I always come back to this. Georgia in turnovers 74. The Buckeyes are 23. Algorithm has Georgia by 2. I think Georgia will win, but I don't think they will cover. So OSU.
Right. That's what I'm saying is like OSU is talented enough. They can make this a very, very interesting game. If you just go talent for talent, no, they can't beat Georgia. But just like I mentioned earlier in this episode, the Georgia LSU game, some of those lucky things happen for OSU or for LSU at that game. It's a whole different game those lucky bounces, those lucky breaks. Ohio State will need them if they want a chance to win, but they can definitely happen. Georgia's been getting lucky.
Has anyone told you that you've just having a great hair day?
I kind of knew it this morning.
Just like went over nice today.
I'm like, man, it's not flat, it's up, it's everything went well this morning, and the wind didn't blow it when I walked Elsie, and nothing's worse than when you scratch your head early in the day and you're like, just screwed it all up. So thank you, Alex. Those words speak volumes to me. That means a lot.
Okay, onward we go.
The winner, the national championship. So take your Michigan, take our Georgia. We agree that
we all agree that Michigan, Georgia is the championship.
Yep,
I think so.
Okay. Again, I would be so happy, tickled pink, if Michigan won overall for the Big Ten.
Right.
Cool program, great season.
Not Ohio State.
After Georgia beats Ohio State, I feel like they're going to roll over Michigan, and I just don't think they can compete. So, Georgia.
I was going to say, everything good I've said about Georgia is going to continue. They are veterans in the playoff. They won the national championship. They know how to win big games. Georgia will win their first game. I can't remember the last time they've been in a national champion game. So I feel the
last
excitement.
Year.
Michigan?
Oh, Georgia, I thought you were saying Georgia.
No. Yes, I know Georgia won it all. I'm talking. When's the last time Michigan was in the national?
God, yeah. Back in the 90s.
Right. So I think Michigan and the program are making and continuing to make good steps forward. I think they win the playoff game, get to the national championship, but Georgia just knows how to win it, and they're a better team. Wore the shirt for a reason. I'll be watching that game with Cammie G. Let's go, Dogs. Again, back-to-back national champs, Georgia Bulldogs.
You guys looking at the spreadsheet?
I saw that.
The algorithm.
Hey, I'm happy for your pick. Like, I am legitimately rooting for Michigan to win.
This really, really shocked me. The algorithm has Michigan winning by 2.
Wow. Just because what? Michigan's defense is just so good?
So if
the
this...
Is, like, this line can be totally irrelevant. Because actually, no, it's TCU.
Right.
Well, if this algorithm hits on this playoff, I'm sorry, I'm bigger than you guys. I'm going to the next level.
Yep. Yeah. I was gonna say just keep going with it. Okay. I'm trying to count the different picks between Dad and myself.
That's me. I think 2.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn. Maybe I should divvy up one more pick because
what's up right now? What are you doing?
What are you saying, Alex? I can't.
Yeah, Alex, you didn't use your snowball microphone. I can tell.
No, I didn't. I just got set up real quick. What are you down by, Josh?
I think I'm down by 7. So
we'll look at it here again. Here you go.
See, garbage.
I garbage.
I is garbage. So I would have to change 2 picks.
Exactly. Change 2 picks. Tie her up.
To have a chance.
And Alex, I know exactly where Alex is going here. Alex, what's wrong with my picks here?
What's wrong? Nothing is wrong with your picks.
There's a lot of Big Ten going into bowl season. That's what's wrong.
Yeah, and who are you picking going into all these? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Hey, you know what? All right. Dad, if it's okay with you, to try, I'm trying to tie right now, and
Mississippi State, Illinois, SEC, Big Ten.
I'm gonna switch.
If Josh, if you can change it on the sheet, you can change it.
Oh, all right, here we go, folks.
And then for the tie break, points for the national championship.
Okay, yeah. So I have to have the stars align, meaning I have to have a perfect bowl pick 'em.
We're going for gold here.
Going through national championship, and I have to win the score tiebreaker. Yeah.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
There is a chance.
More like 1 in a million.
All right. I'm gonna change this one here. I don't think I'm allowed to change it. Maybe I'm not allowed. I think it's view only.
View only access.
Okay, so what are you changing?
Oh, it's already different from Dean's.
NC State. I would like to change my pick to Maryland to win and cover. And I would like to change Illinois winning and to Mississippi State, MSU.
Okay.
Yep. There it is. And so there's 2 picks. So you guys are seeing it right here. That's the perfect bowl right there.
And you're going to leave Oklahoma State?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, no, I'm not picking Wisconsin. Screw them.
And what's the tie?
What was that, Alex?
What's the tie break?
Are we gonna do
Alex? Let's do it. Do it right. What's the total points that you're going to give this game?
I'm not even a part of that. Let's go with 47. Josh already knows.
47 total points in the national title game?
No, that's Josh's number. I'm going to go with a 51, Bob.
I was going to say, I'm definitely going higher than 47 here. I think Georgia will probably put up 35. 28 to 35 points. Michigan may keep it close, may put up, like a 26 type deal. I will go with they both have good defenses.
I almost Googled the over-under for teams that aren't in it yet.
You know what? I'm gonna stick with the classic. I will go 47.
There you go.
And bingo.
56. Okay.
So are we? This is not Price is Right rules, correct? Like it just has to be closest to.
Closest to.
You can just do like 57 or 55, Josh.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't do well for me. But like between Alex and I, like if it was 40, 48, I'm closer to 48 than Alex is 51, so that would ipso facto.
Right.
Okay. But yeah, I just need to I have the stars aligned in my column. That is it right there. That can time. I need to win. I need to win all of this right now because I'm the only one in this group of 3 that hasn't won the pick'em, and no better way to throw up a Hail Mary. Get all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus a tie break. But
it all starts with Wisconsin.
Yeah, exactly. But I will tell you this: if all 10 of my picks are correct, I am going to be so for that national championship game to be like, yeah, baby, here we go.
We're going to have a good waste management outing if that happens.
Yeah, if that's the case, it's going to be incredible. So, no, that I like it. Good. I have slight hope that I can possibly win. Alex, you do too to pickers because I'm looking at you right now because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Alex, you could outright take the guest pickers
Oh yeah,
to the overall win.
I'm playing on it.
So there's a lot of things that can happen right now.
Oh, this has been good, guys. And are we gonna try to? We'll talk about it later, but think about a recap show possibly.
Yeah, especially if my parlay hits. Yeah,
Then it's a
you're
must.
damn right. We should talk about it. No, I think end of the season after the national championship episode is always fun. Just kind of recapping on the year and everything like that.
Okay, well, this has been a blast, Gary. I'm glad you made it. End on that one now.
Yeah. Oh, that's horrible.
All right, Dean, come on.
Yeah. Let's drop him. No, let's bring it in, Alex. You remember how to do this, right? Let's go. Sports Dolls on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sports Dolls. Booyakasha.
You.
And just like that, Alex. Yeah, Gary, look at that rump roast, buddy. Nothing like get your cat's butthole out of the. I'm like, Alex, don't do it. Don't. Yep. Get on top and yep. That's just a good. That's just a good
right there.
Good GBH on that one. Good Gary butthole.
It's just like
well, I don't know how to